ATF, and you're going to say, I believe based on your rule, this is a short barrel rifle. Here are my photographs, here are my fingerprints, here's my address, here's a picture of this device, right? And you say that in your enforcement discretion, okay, that's a flag, that you're not going to prosecute me while I have this pending form into the ATF.
Right.
But I'm already in possession of this thing that now is an SBR.
And I just took photographic evidence.
And sent it to you, the government.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly.
All right. I'm just making sure. Like, I hope your people are following this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what happens if the ATF denies your stand? A lot of people don't know that the ATF now does the background check. The FBI used to do the background check, and the FBI and the ATF had a little spat, a little lovers' quarrel, where the FBI told the ATF that they're not going to do the background checks for the ATF anymore, and the ATF, you have to do the background checks yourself. So the ATF now does the background checks with the FBI. If that background check remains open for 88 days or longer, it's an automatic denial.
Correct.
Right. So now what happens when you get that back from the ATF saying that you've been disapproved? You've still got your SBR.
Right. Well, let's get into that. Let's dive into that number, because 88 is huge. There are an estimated 40 million of these items in the public, right? And they've given us, by the graciousness of their ATF heart, 120 days to comply.
Yeah.
Now, with their current level, Form 1s are taking 6 to 8 months on a good day.
Yep.
Now add maybe 40 million transactions on top of that. They're not going to get any of these done in 88 days. Not a single one. They might get a couple hundred of y'all done in a couple of weeks, maybe if they rush it. But a vast majority of everybody who falls for this trap and fills out all the information basically says, hey, look, I'm breaking the law. Here's my NFA item. Here's my picture. Here's my prints.
And my address.
And my address. And the picture of my dog.
Yeah, maybe I have a dog.
88 days automatically denied because it's been open that long. And now, what did they tell you today?
Oh, so I had a little discussion with someone here, and I said, this is a problem.
You went to the ATF.
Yeah, but before I went to the ATF, I was talking to another guy, and I said, this is what the ATF's going to do. They're going to use this open background because they can't do it in time, and they're going to disapprove you. And then what's going to happen? They have all this nice, shiny information on a list.
Right.
And we know how much people in government love their lists.
Oh, yeah, especially the ATF.
So, right. So what are they going to do? And he was thinking, well, they're not going to do anything. And I said, wow, that's not right, because it's the ATF. And sure, they're going to do something with their nice little new shiny list that you gave to them.
Right.
And I said, let's go talk to him. He's like, I don't want to go talk to him. So anyways, I went and go talk to him. And so I asked this guy who came to talk to me, because I guess he didn't see my GOA shirt because it had a jacket on.
It's reading.
Right. And so I was like, if I have this guy and I'm a lawyer and I need to be able to advise my clients, what happens if it's denied? And he goes, well, as long as they have their paperwork saying they registered it, we're going to deem them to be in compliance with the rule. I was like, I don't think you're understanding my question. Is there someone that knows more about this than you do?
Right. There's not really, but
the ATF. So he brought a lady to talk to me, and I said, okay, I'm a lawyer. I've got a client. He wants to register his new SBR. Let's pretend that in 88 days, I said, that in 88 days on an open background, it's an automatic denial.
Right.
Yes, I know that. I said, great. What happens when it's automatically denied? She goes, we'll take an enforcement action at that time.
Say that again.
We'll take an enforcement action at that time.
So the ATF, who has tried to force everybody to take this 120-day window, stuff all this into a 5-pound bag, they're going to take enforcement action, and you gave them all the information to do it. You've incriminated yourself. It's an absolute trap.
Yeah.